Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Disgraceful crowd violence breaks out. Reynolds' magic inspires Broncos to big win. Gutsy Knights triumph over Bulldogs live feed that concludes a live coverage of Friday night footy to kick off Magic Round. Recapping the two matches, it was a Gutsy Knights getting one over the Bulldogs 16-6 in the early match, then the informed Broncos thrashing the Sea Eagles 38-0 in the late match. Join us again tomorrow for our coverage of Super Saturday. On that performance, the Broncos are looking like a top 4 side. On the flip side, it was a miserable night for Manly. Tom Bojvic looks shot. Darren Lockyer questioned whether NSW could pick him for Origin, and Paul Vaughton described him as Gonskis. The knee injury that sidelined him for a month is clearly still hampering him. Adam Reynolds set up the victory with his magical kicking game, and Selwyn Cobbo showed his special qualities on his way to a hat-trick. Then Corey Oates joined the party, scoring a late double as the Broncos stretched their legs. While the crowd violence was catching our attention, the Broncos were carrying on towards victory with Corey Oates scoring a quick-fire double. And in nightmare news for the Sea Eagles, Tom Bojvic looks a shadow of himself and is clearly carrying a leg injury. He is still wearing heavy strapping tape on his knee after returning from a PCL injury last week, and he has had a long history of hamstring injuries. With Manly dead and buried early in the second half, club legend Paul Vaughton COULDNT believes Sea Eagles coach Des Hazler had left his superstar out there. He.S. Gonskis, Vaughton said in commentary. You see, when Corey Oates scores he can get over to make the play? I reckon he.s. batting at about 70%. Vaughton later added, I can believe they've left him out there. A violent brawl has broken out at Suncorp Stadium, with several fans involved in a fight that shocked onlookers. Captured by a phone camera from within the ground, 9 News reporter Mark Gottlieb posted the vision on Twitter, describing it as another disgraceful act. The brawl is the second such instance of crowd violence to mar a match at Suncorp Stadium in recent weeks, following wild scenes on Anzac Day as the Broncos clashed with the Bulldogs. The Broncos have gone back-to-back with young star Selwyn Cobbo sealing his hat-trick with a blistering 90-metre run down the sideline after lucking an intercept. Cobbo read Dylan Walker's cut-out pass like a book, leaping to catch it on his chest and then burning off his pursuers to score his third try. Adam Reynolds nailed the sideline conversion, to put the Broncos up, virtually killing off Manly's challenge with 30 minutes to play. There is a new king in town. There is a new king in Brisbane. Those were Fatty Vaughton's words for Channel 9 after Reynolds started the second half like he finished the first, with a pinpoint kick setting up a try for Selwyn Cobbo. That is why they pay him the big bucks, added Cameron Smith. That is why he was purchased by the Broncos, for those types of plays. He brings a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience to the Broncos. Those types of players, they come up with big moments, and that is what he is doing. Adam Reynolds has left Manly defenders bamboozled and grasping for thin air, scoring a sumptuous chip and chase try in the dying stages of the first half. With the Broncos hot on attack and not much space to work with, Reynolds put a deft kick over the top of the defensive line, beating fullback Tom Bojvic to the ball on the bounce, before diving between the Manly fullback and the winger to score. The Little Master then potted the conversion from close to the sideline to make it 14-0. 9 commentators Cameron Smith and Paul Vaughton were in awe of Reynolds' magical play, comparing it to the feats of pint-sized former Broncos halfback Alfie Langer. The Broncos have very nearly extended their lead after a pinpoint kick from Adam Reynolds resulted in Manly's Reuben Garrick being bundled over the sideline, setting up an attacking set for Kevin Waters' men. And they managed to go over, but the final pass was belatedly ruled forward, with boos ringing out at Suncorp Stadium after the referee's signal.